Good morning, gang. How are you? Shay from the Shay Show here. I'm at my property where I was talking to the guy yesterday about shampooing my carpet. And I read a comment. Somebody said, man, I charged $250 for the same thing. He run me out of business. Well, I've been doing business with this guy for years. Ever since I started the Shay Show. That's how long I've been messing with Cory. But over the last probably 6-7 years, I haven't, because we've been doing hardwood floors and plank flooring.
That should be good. They got enough room to get through there on the street, so I should be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at that carpeting. How you been, Mr. Woods?
How you been doing? I ain't seen you in so long, man.
How long's it been?
It's been a few years, man.
A few years?
Few years.
You know, I got some contacts restored.
Oh, okay.
10,000 contacts. Google gave me a voicemail, or not a voicemail, but a text message saying that I had 10,000 contacts restored to my phone. I don't even know how I lost them. I don't know all that shit. I'm a dumbass carpet cleaner. I have no education. I quit school when I was 16. But anyways, that's what they did. So I contact all my customers. I go through my contacts, send them out a little text, you know, with a picture of whatever deal I'm doing at the time, once a year or twice a year.
Right.
But I wasn't contacting all of my people. Somehow they had taken 10,000 away from me, which is about half of my business. I got about 20,000 customers on my customer base. So I don't even know if I been contacting you?
Oh, yeah, I've been getting texts.
You have been getting the text.
Yep, that's how I called you.
But half of my customer base hasn't been. 10,000
Really?
of them, for the last few years.
Okay, I've been getting them from time to time.
So you're still getting them.
Yeah, I said, Cory, still in business. Okay.
Oh, yeah, 23 years. I still clean carpeting. It's hard.
Right.
It's not, you're never going to build no wealth doing this, especially with these gas prices now. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I have an investment. I have a mutual fund, so I will be able to retire.
Right,
so
right.
I can do this.
That's right.
Okay, so I've got this room here, and I've got this room here. You said there's 5, so I'm going to start all the way in the back.
And the 3 bedrooms, that was it.
Because I go behind that wand all the way out the door. I never walk on any of the clean carpet. Don't look that bad.
No, it don't look that bad. Just one. I got
Couple
some
spots that ain't gonna come out like that, but at least it'll be sterilized, deodorized. There'll be no odor in it, no germs.
Right.
No kids are gonna get sick or anything on this.
I know. You said you can eat off the floor when you're done.
Yes, because my secret sauce is
Your secret sauce.
I put a little bit of Clorox bleach in there.
Okay.
Nothing beats it.
Okay.
That way, when I leave the house, I know it's clean.
Right.
It's sterilized.
Right.
There's no germs in it.
Right.
And I got the exact measurement. I've been using it for over 20 years. I use a measuring cup, so I don't take no color out.
Okay.
Because if you put too much in, you'll take color out.
Right.
How much is this one going for?
800.
800.
Yep.
Which is a pretty damn good deal. It's a nice
Nowadays,
size home.
yeah. For 3 bedrooms, it's nice. I got the cheapest rent in town.
800. What else you got available? I got to lower my rent. You know where I've been living?
Where?
For the last 10 years, I live at hotels because I'm a single bachelor. I have no kids, never been married, no pets, nothing.
Right.
So I live at hotels. This one I'm living at now in Warren, I've lived at that one for over 3 years now.
Wow. Okay.
Like I say again, I don't need much because
it's just you.
It's just me.
Right. Right.
But they charge me $1,200 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, but I do get my cable. That's included, and electricity, everything's included.
Oh, that's good.
So it's not that bad.
No.
But I would like to. Somebody's here. But I'd like to. Of course, I'm always looking around for a better deal.
Okay. Well,
do you have 1 bedrooms?
I just rented it out.
You did have a 1 bedroom?
I did.
What's that going for?
It was $550.
That's a good deal. I like $550.
Yeah.
Because and then I paid the electric bill, right?
Yep.
Which is about $100. So it's actually what, $650.
Yep.
And then cable's another 50, so about $7. So I'm still saving $500 a month, which is a lot of money. It's $125 a week.
Yeah.
So that would be something I'm interested in. How many of those do you have all together?
Oh, they're all rented out. Now this is the only one.
How many do you have that are rented?
3.
You got 3 of those.
Yep.
You just rented one of them, but if one of them comes up, you can give me a call.
I will.
I'll look at it.
Yes, sir.
Where are they? East side, west side?
This side of town.
This side, right around here.
Yep.
And they're 1 bedroom.
Yep.
That's all I need. Okay, this looks like it'll hold itself.
It ain't going nowhere.
And I'm gonna get these lines in and get started.
All right, let's get it going. Let's get a crack-a-lacking. Oh, Cory, he's been around for a long time. And this is one of the places that I got. I bought this house in a tax sale. I want to say 8, 9 years ago. And I was lucky. This was slipped through the cracks in the big tax sale because people be buying property in tax sales all the time. And I bid it. The bid was like $600 on this property, 2-family flat. And lo and behold, I ended up getting it. So yeah, I bought this property in the tax sale for like $600, like 8, 9 years ago. So I looked up, and when I got in here, it wasn't that much to be done. I probably put about, I don't know, maybe $5,000, maybe $6,000 into it, and that was it. All right, Cory is the man.
Yeah, I'm an old card player, that's for sure.
Yeah, so like I said, so I looked up on this deal. So that's like 8, 9 years ago. And the property value has gone up since then, obviously. So I think this property is probably worth now probably about 120,000 right about now. I've been offered 80,000 for it just as much as about a year or two ago, but I wouldn't take it. It's generating income.
Yeah, it's a good, quiet, peaceful home right here. These
Oh, it
walls
is.
are thick. You can't hear nothing.
Nothing at all. And it just so happened to be on the same block that I grew up on. I grew up on this block, right across the street. So I ended up with like 4 homes on this very block that I grew up on. And I grew up, we moved into our property, our home, our family home, which we still have right now, in 1962, when we moved over here. Y'all saying, damn, sure you old as hell. I got a birthday coming up. Obviously today is May 6, 2026. My birthday is coming up June 8th. And I'll be 67 years old. And look, I still got all my hair. You think all the time I've been doing this, you think my shit would have turned gray by now. Probably the first time you guys see me in front of the camera in a long time, you know. Ever since the day the cameraman passed away, you know, I really didn't even want to do this no more. I really didn't. And then somebody convinced me to keep going, and Dave told me before he passed away to keep going. My son told me before he passed away, keep going, don't stop. And so I just kept going, and I've just been doing a lot of behind the scenes, doing the camera work. I felt like I didn't really have to be in front of the camera too much no more, because you know I've been in front of the camera for years and everybody knew who I am, so it wasn't, to me it wasn't that important for people to see me all the time. Time to strike up the band.
Yep, all set up. That's
All
the hard
set up.
part.
Baby, no mind. Okay. See that house right there where that blue car is? Right before the blue car. That's the house that I grew up in. We moved there in 1962. The house right next door to that one was Mr. Mitchell's house. I grew up with that family. So we had that house now. The house on the opposite side where the blue car is was Mr. Holt. We ended up with that property. There's my tenant there. She lived in Mr. Kerr's house. That's my tenant there on this side. So we ended up with that property. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. This one makes 5. Remember, I grew up here. We moved in over here when I was 2 years old. The house across the street, that's where I met my wife, Pam, right there. They don't own that house no more. Somebody ended up buying it in a tax sale, and they put it together. Really great job putting that house together. A little chilly out this morning. Not too bad. I was trying to get this house here in the tax sale, but every time when I went down there, I guess the owner make arrangement with the city to start paying on this taxes, so they keep taking it off the list. I was trying to get that one right there where the white car is, because that's somebody else I knew. You guys remember Country in my earlier videos? Country, he passed away I think 2 years ago. So he used to stay there. That was his uncle's house. So he was still staying there when he passed away. I was trying to get that one. They were selling that one and somebody beat me to it. I said, it sure be nice to end up with mostly all the homes on the block that I grew up on. So I'm keeping my eyes open. That house right there, on that next block right there, the house right behind that pole, I own that house there. And you probably can't see from here. On the next block, so that house right there, so if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right there, you can see it right there. The house with the red awning way in the back next to that tree, I own that one too. So I kind of lucked up to get quite a few homes where I grew up at. That's my tenant there. She's just leaving. I guess she's going to work. Get that rent money, girl. Man, that was kind of close. I seen that. This secret sauce, bleach. Ah, okay. All right.
You know, Mr. Woods, there's only three things too.
What's that?
There's three things to carpet clean.
What's that? Tell me.
Well, number one, you got to have good suction power. Feel that? That's important.
Okay.
That's a Roots 5.9 blower. That's the biggest blower you can get.
Oh, yeah?
That's what creates the suction power. I got a 5.9 on that truck. So you got to have good suction power. Number one. Number two, feel this. Right here. Got to have good heat. And that ain't even hot yet.
Wow.
After it runs through there for a while, it's still hot. You keep good suction power, good heat. Number three, look at that. You see that right there?
Yeah.
You want to see that white coming out of there. You want to see a good chemical recipe coming out of that wine. That's it. Suction, heat, and chemical. That's all there is to it. Now this one I keep around because it's got that 5.9 blower.
Right.
And it's got a heat exchanger which creates the heat, and it's a stainless steel heat exchanger inside and out. Now the new ones, they went to copper inside, stainless steel on the outside, and they blast off in the wintertime, they freeze up. They're junk. And then the pump, on this one, it's got a Cat 310 pressure pump. And those have always been known as the most reliable pumps around. They're really good pumps. So that's the three main components on these truck mounts.
Oh, okay.
And this one's got the best of all three. So that's why I rebuilt it. And I put a lot of money into it. And I continue to do that. This winter I put $2,700 into that thing.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't even do much work in the winter. I didn't do anything this winter. I made no money off the company. But I still put that $2,700 into the truck because I like this work.
Right.
I like getting out, getting exercise. I like socializing. I don't want to sit home.
Right.
And do nothing. I don't, and it does pay my rent. It puts food on my table, and that's all I need.
That's all you need.
I don't want to touch my trust fund because I'm only 56. I want to wait till I'm at least 60.
Oh, wow, okay.
I do have a good trust fund. And the reason it's good is my dad, he set that up beautifully. He was so smart with that.
Right.
It's tax-free. And he set it up in a home building company out in California. The company builds houses, new homes.
Right.
In California and in Texas. Like they just started building a new neighborhood in San Francisco. And it's a good-sized company. They got 5,000 employees. They're about the same size as Pulte. You've heard of Pulte.
Oh yeah,
Pulte builds houses in Michigan.
oh yeah.
About the same size as Pulte, about the same thing.
Okay.
And that mutual fund, a mutual fund is just a bunch of investors that get together and invest in a company, right?
Right.
So that mutual fund is an old mutual fund. My dad started that 39 years ago.
39 years ago.
Here's the caveat. That mutual fund compounds. None of the new ones do that. They took that away.
Wow.
And all the new mutual funds, you don't get compounding anymore. That one does.
Oh, wow.
I'm grandfathered in on that.
Lucked
Here's
up.
the other caveat. That mutual fund is in the top 5 performing mutual funds of all time. It's always at 35%, which is unheard of.
It is.
Most mutual funds are at 20-25%, not 35%.
Right.
So that was just a great, thank God. He even told me, he says, Cory, I don't really care for you. I don't like you. You smoke weed, you're a womanizer, I don't like you. But you're my son, you're my son. I love you. You're my prodigal son, and I believe in God.
Right.
So I have to help you. Whether I want to or not, it doesn't matter. I have to do that. I believe in God.
Right.
So I'm doing this for you because you know what's going to happen to you? You're going to die with the carpet cleaning wand in your hand, bro, if I don't. And he was right. I never built no wealth off of cleaning carpeting. So good thing I had a good old man that looked out for me like that. And so I could continue to do what I like to do.
Right.
And not have to worry about dying broke or not being able to work no more and then get on that stupid ass Social Security which pays nothing. I mean, what's that shit pay? $300 a week? You can't live on $300 a week. How the hell are you gonna do that?
Right.
And I mean, even if you go to 65, what do you get? $500 a week? What are you gonna do with that? Rent? $1,500 in the suburbs anywhere.
Right.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky in the suburbs, you're
So
right.
what the hell are you gonna do with $2,000?
That's right. Nothing.
Stop me if I'm lying.
You're right. No, you're right.
Always stop me if I'm lying. So it's a good thing. I was able to get a good performing mutual fund because when he passed away, I got 3 older brothers.
Right.
With me.
Right.
We all got one. We all got a mutual fund, right?
Right.
And their shit would do nothing like mine did. Nothing. I got the best performing one. So they all got theirs, right? When he died 10 years ago. And blew their money.
And blew it.
Yeah, oh yeah, blew right through it. Well, my dad, I was the only one, he put a condition on the will. He says, you're not touching this money until you're 55 years old. You're not going to blow my money. I'm going to wait until you're emotionally mature enough to handle it. And it's built up to a good amount, so it's making a good income because it's getting 35% interest on it. Mm-hmm. It's getting a good income, so you can still be an idiot and afford to be an idiot because you're going to wait till you're 55. That way I don't have to worry about you because you'll be making enough money off that fund to be an idiot. But, so that's that. So then my 55th birthday came, and the company the building company didn't have enough money in the bank. In a trust fund, this is a trust fund, and there's a law. On a trust fund, to pay it out when it comes up, it has to be shown in a bank account. It can't be shown in properties being built out in the field. It can't be shown in machinery. That money cannot be shown any other way than cash in a bank account. They didn't have enough.
Wow.
Yeah. Because the damn thing grew, I own 12% of the company. 12%. You only need 15% to get out of the board. 3 more percent, I get to go on the board. It got that serious. So, they go in front of the judge, and the judge says, yeah, I can give you 6 months. They say, well, you know, we got 93% of it. Yeah, okay, I'll give you 6 more months to come up with the rest. So they did. Then, there was another little loophole in law. Trust funds are a real pain in the ass. There's a lot of laws with them. They're very strict.
Well, I got my money wrapped into annuities.
Annuities are good. You got a good one.
Yeah, I got my money wrapped into 5 and 7 year annuities.
7 years?
Yep.
And they're tax free.
Oh, absolutely.
And what are they? What's the percentage you get now?
5%.
5?
5%.
Percent's not much.
It is. It is depending on what you put into your annuity.
Yeah.
At $100,000 at 5%.
$5,000.
No, that's
Per year, right?
I get $40,000 in a 7 year annuity. $40,000.
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah.
But if you went per year on 100,000 at 5%, you can make $5,000
Right.
tax free. On my mutual fund, on every million, I'm getting $350,000 per year tax free. On every million.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's like basketball kind of money. It's sick.
Right.
It's disgusting. So they didn't have enough money. They paid that back. They got that done, right?
Right.
My brother, the judge, gave my brother $30,000 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago. So look out for me, right?
Right.
You know, well, Cory might have a problem. He might need some money, right? Something might happen. What's he do? He takes the fucking money and blows it. All $30,000. My cousin Billy finds out about it. Called up the judge's clerk, got on the phone with the judge, says, hey, I know something that's going on. You're not going to like this. You need to know this. So he told him, he blew my money. So the judge calls him in, right? And says, you got to show receipts for this money. You got this $30,000 I gave you to look out for him? Couldn't show a receipt.
Wow.
Right. So he didn't have this money. Well, the judge said the law is, this money has to be put back in this trust fund before I can get this trust fund to him. Or I'll go to jail.
Right.
That's the law. So you better come up with this money. So he couldn't come up with it. He had to sell his property up north. And that took that. So I'm still waiting on my money. I'm still waiting on my money, and I'm a year and a half past the time I was supposed to get it. It was set in the will at 55. I'm 56 and a half.
Okay.
It's still making all that interest, so I don't care. I still make enough to support myself and my little car cleaning company, so I'm good.
Right.
But still, I'm still waiting for my money.
You ever thought about putting some money into annuity?
Why would I do that? I got the best investment in the
You get
world.
better?
I'm making 35%. You can't get that anywhere.
No, you can't.
Tax free. And we're 4 million homes short in this country. We need 4 more million houses built in this country so everybody can have a house. We're 4 million short. So the financial planner that's on this fund says, you're good for another 15 years. Don't do nothing. Stay right where you're at. I've never seen a mutual fund perform like this in my life. He can't even believe it. He's like, I've got so many mutual funds with so many customers. Nothing's like this. Don't you ever leave this. Don't you do anything else.
Yeah. Because you grandfathered in on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, with compounding.
Can't beat that.
And that thing compounds, it's just incredible. No, you can't beat that. It's not beatable.
Yeah, plus you're at a decent age right now. You are 56 years old, you said?
Yeah, 56,
Yeah.
I'm good health. I smoke some weed. I drink a couple beers.
Right.
And I'm a little bit of a whore. I used to be a big whore. If you want to get me on something, I was a whore. Yes, I was a whore my whole life.
Okay.
But, you know what Jesus said at the well?
What's that?
Remember everybody wanted to stone the whore? He walked up, he said, those of you that haven't sinned, cast the first stone. Nobody cast a stone. And then he told the whore to go on her way. He wasn't mad at the whore. So, if Jesus wasn't mad at her, well, should you be? He didn't want to hurt the whore. But I slowed way down. I mean, I'm 56 years old. I'm not that big of a whore anymore.
You're not that big of a whore no more, huh?
No. I can't physically do it.
Just half a whore, okay.
Yeah, I'm like a quarter of a whore.
A quarter of a whore,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, like I said, I never got married. I never had kids, so I wasn't being unfaithful or anything like that to anybody.
Right.
You know, but I was a whore.
At least you admit it.
Oh yeah, I admit my faults. I asked God to forgive me for them. Far from perfect. But you know, other than that, I'm a good guy. I'm an honest guy. I go to work. I pay my bills. I do what I'm supposed to do. I don't mean no harm to anybody.
Sure, absolutely.
Now, Mr. Woods, you're not going to do this, but I always advise all my customers to do this. None of the investors do it.
What was that?
Wait till the next day, tomorrow morning. Come back here and vacuum clean this carpet.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Why? Because these chemicals I'm using right now are designed. They're designed to break everything down. And while it's wet, they're still active, breaking everything down for the next 5 hours, 6 hours while it's wet, right? So if you vacuum this when it's bone dry, it's got to be bone dry. Don't vacuum it while it's wet. It's got to be bone dry. That's why I say wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you do that, if there's anything at all left in this carpet, pops right out. That's the most important time of the year to vacuum clean is 24 hours after the carpet cleaner leaves. Because those chemicals that they're using are designed to break everything down. And it's still wet for 5, 6 hours, so they're still breaking everything down.
Right.
And these rental properties are pretty loaded up.
Yeah.
The carpet gets pretty loaded.
I'm certain it is.
Most customers, when they rent carpet, houses, they don't care. It's not their carpet, right? You don't have to do that. It's sterilized anyways. It's yours.
I normally do it anyway. I always vacuum the carpet. Not a big deal.
That's a burn right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a lot of suction power. But
Yeah,
even with that, I can suck basements out with this truck run. I do.
Oh, do you?
A lot of them, oh yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I use a lot of extraction too.
But you don't advertise that.
No, I don't, because I don't really like that kind of work. I like cleaning carpeting. I don't like doing floods, but I do them because I do a lot of work for investors like you, probably like 500 of them. Just from over the years, just doing it so long, right?
Right.
So, if they ask me to do them, and I've been working for these guys for 20 years, I'll do it. I don't like doing it, but I'll do it. And then they get hot water tanks that blow up, sewer backup, shit like that.
Yeah.
So I just go suck it out, steam clean them, sterilize them with some bleach, and then just have them set a band on the floor and dry them out. It just saves them money instead of having to go through insurance and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because when that happens, that's out of pocket for these investors. That comes right out of their pocket, right? And if you go with one of these big companies like a Serve Pro or some shit like that, the prices are outrageous.
Sure
I mean,
is.
they're sick. You're like, what?
Yep.
What'd you just say? $10,000? $5,000? For what? I mean, even like Home Depot, right? One of the investors said he had and I says, are you new? He had Home Depot come out and change a hot water tank at one of his properties. Cost him $1,600. I'm like, are you new?
He must have been new.
Yeah.
He had to be.
All the investors have guys that work for them for $20 an hour, $25 an hour doing that shit, and they're buying those hot water tanks for $100, $150.
Yep.
Off of Marketplace
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Yep.
But if you call the Home Depot, they want $1,600. We get behind this door
Yeah, go ahead.
in this closet.
I got one guy to do my tanks for like $600.
Yeah, that's more than half off.
And that's labor and material.
Right. And that guy's buying those tanks for $100.
Yep.
You know, and he's still making some money.
Yep.
He's still making $500, and it's only taking him an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yep.
He's still making some money, and he can afford to feed his family, so everything's good.
Yep.
Now the Home Depot, they got to pay for what?
Lights, gas,
TV,
overhead,
advertising, big their bills,
insurance.
Oh yeah, everything. Tom. Yeah, all that.
Even horse.
Right. How'd you put it?
Huh?
How'd you put that? They're feeding a horse.
Feed horse.
Feed horse.
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 Yeah, like you were saying, you know, use a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Well, yeah. What I meant by that is
I know what you meant.
I
I know.
had sexual relations
I know what you meant.
with a lot of women over the years,
Oh, I know.
just for fun. I just thought that was fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I get it.
I never prostituted. I never charged no money. There was never no money involved.
Oh no, of
I
course
was
not.
never a prostitute like a gigolo.
No,
You know,
I can't,
like-
well, I can't see you being a gigolo, but yeah, I
was
understand
never
that.
Good looking.
When I said they're paying you, I got to break out my Zook suit and get back out there. Oh, shit. Hello? Hello? Speaking. Can I help you? No concerns at all. No, I don't. I'm in the middle of something. All right, do that. He's a funny guy. I mean, I wasn't a gigolo or nothing. I hope not. If somebody was paying you, I know I get paid. I'm going to go in the closet and blow the dust off my Zook suit, get my hair done again, and get out there. Hey. What time is it now? I got to go to another house, so let me get out of his way so I can let him keep working. Because he'll talk. He work and talk, but he'll stop for a few minutes at the same time, and I ain't trying to hold him up because I got things to do too. So just a conversation, just part of the videos I do, my everyday life, you know, talking to contractors and stuff like that. Sometimes you hear some interesting things. Like right now, he's talking about mutual funds and all that type of stuff. That's a great deal. I got my money wrapped into annuities, you know, but mine is long term. Sometimes money markets and some of those different plans, they can make money, they can lose money depending on what you get yourself into. But you get yourself locked into some annuities where there's not a lot of risk involved. They're just long term. If you can afford to tie some of your money up long term like that, that's a great thing. Like some of the house deals I've done and some of the house deals I've flipped over the years, I just took that money instead of just buying a new car and doing all that other kind of crazy stuff. I just went right to the bank and opened up some annuities, like 5 or 6 year annuities. You know, just let it sit there. Just let it sit there. Because I'll be 67 next month. This day is May 6th, so I'll be 67 next month. So like I said, when I get ready to really wrap this up and not want to deal with all this stuff no more, by the time I'm 74, 75 years old, the good Lord let me see that, you know, I got money wrapped into annuities. I do have a couple some money markets, a couple CDs and stuff like that. So if anybody out there has any type of money, if you got sitting on 10, 15, maybe $20,000 that you don't have to really touch right away, or you can just wrap it into something, let it make some money. Let it grow. I tell my kids all the time, I say, hell, if something happens to me at a certain point, I say, y'all, I mean, I can't take it with me. So y'all be all right. So what I'm actually doing is probably building wealth for somebody else. But I'm gonna be comfortable while I'm here. I don't need much. Like him, I'm single. Yep, I'm still single. I'm not dating anyone, not seeing anyone exclusively, none of that type of stuff. Yeah, pretty much a stress-free life at this point. So like I said, I don't worry about all that stuff. I have my time with it. Sometimes all you just need is a friend, somebody you can talk to from time to time. Maybe somebody you can maybe go out to dinner or a movie or brunch or something like that. And, you know, and if you have somebody special, you know, go ahead and knock the dust off. You know what I'm saying. You know, just knock the cobwebs off. You know what I'm saying. You know, yeah, back get the itching and scratching, you know, you gotta do, you know, not off, if you're saying. I don't even worry about that right now, to be honest with you. I'm focusing on me and trying to be a better me, even at 66 years old, trying to be a better me. So I'm not really trying to worry about dating nobody on a serious one-on-one level. Not right now. I'm not worried about that. You know, most of you guys who know my story, you know, me and my wife was together 33 years before she passed away. 33 years. So right now I'm just trying to concentrate on me. Be a better me. Be a great grandfather, the whole 9 yards. So I'm concerned with for right now. Moving right along,
Yeah, hell yeah. Feel this now. Feel this right here.
I know it's hot.
Quit. Yeah, don't do it.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Oh yeah, 220.
Yeah, oh that too. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what you want. You want good heat. That way you're getting sterilization plus that bleach. And then I run another chemical through there too.
Okay.
That's as good as I can get. If I'm the max. If I put any more bleach in there, I'll take the color out.
Right.
I'm right at the max. You can go to 14 on the pH scale. That's as strong as you can go. If you're going stronger than that, you'll turn the color of the carpet. But on these rentals, I always say, let them soak. Let them soak and then vacuum them. All the homeowners vacuum the next day, but investors never do. They don't care. But if you do that, you'll pop more of this out. That bleach is as strong as you can go, and it's soaking in there. And it's busting everything down.
Busting it down.
Oh yeah, come back and look at this a couple hours from now.
Oh yeah, I know.
About 2 hours from now, come and look at this. You'll see shit broken down that just is laying there. Because it just kept soaking into the fibers and eating it up.
Right.
Eats it right up. That's why I use it. I've tried every chemical there is for carpet cleaning. Cause over the years, I've done so many, nothing beats bleach. And it's not just for stain removal, it's for that deodorization too. It kills that bacteria that's causing the odor. You don't mask it, it kills it. It's the best deodorizer there is. And it's the best brightener there is too.
Okay.
You know, the old lady taught me that. When I first started, cleaning carpeting in Detroit, it's one of my first customers. She says, you know, I see on your website you're from Shelby Township. I said, yes. She said, well, you can take your ass back to Shelby Township. We don't need you in Detroit unless you go get some bleach.
Right.
And I said, bleach? I can't use that on people's carpet. I'll take that color off. She said, no, you won't. No, you won't. All you need is a little bit of that stuff. That's all you need, just a little bit. You won't take the color off, and you'll be the best carpet cleaner in the world. And she was right. I never stopped using it since.
Oh, okay.
You know, old ladies, they stayed home. Like my mom, she never went to work. She stayed home and raised 4 boys. She got real good at cleaning stuff.
Right, right.
Old ladies, if they tell you how to clean something, listen to them. They know about cleaning.
Right.
And they're going to do it the most economical way and the best way. So I listened, and she was right. Nothing beats that. Ammonia is good too, but ammonia, nobody can stand the smell of ammonia. Ammonia just doesn't smell good.
Let me see what time it is. 10:55. Supposed to be somewhere by 11:30, so I don't know when it's gonna be done. All right, we're gonna come back a little later. I'm gonna get out this guy's way so I can let him finish, because I got another house I gotta be at in about 40 minutes. So he should be done shortly. So this is Shay from the SHEA Show, and stay tuned for another video coming up, and we'll see you at that location coming in real soon.